Right, hello everybody, and yes, welcome to another edition of Pottyboy Plays. Now today your host Andrew, aka Pottyboy, is going to be taking a look at Quest for the Shaven Yak, starring Ren and Stimpy. Now of course this is one other game I had back in the day for my original Game Gear. Once again I recently once again not Super Off-Road. It's a game I repurchased. It's a game I repurchased recently for my new Game Gear, shall I say? Yeah. If you haven't seen my obviously, in case you didn't know, I bought a Sega Game Gear quite recently. I used to have a Game Gear back when I was a kid, and I got shot after about a year and a half, and I absolutely regretted it. So, but yeah, this is one of the games that I had for it. Recently, we bought this as well to play on my new Game Gear, should I say? And yeah, I'm lost for words. Yeah, well, what can I say? It's Ren and Stimpy. It's a platform game starring Ren and Stimpy. Come on, what can go horribly wrong about this game? Actually, to tell you the truth, it's not crap. it's surprisingly actually for a Game Gear, for a Game Gear release, it's actually not a bad game. And of course, for those who didn't know already, I'm a massive fan of Ren and Stimpy. Absolutely loved it back in the day, and I still do now. Now, yeah, it was kind of like one of the earliest cartoons I could think of that was aimed for a slightly more mature audience. It was a lot more daring than most other kids' cartoons back in the day. It was quite a controversial cartoon as well. It was a lot of the episodes were quite heavily quite a lot of episodes were censored. Censored things. Some of them were censored by Nickelodeon themselves. Because cartoon used to be on Nickelodeon back in the day. You can of course now watch pretty much all the episodes uncut. I would have said you could have watched them all on Netflix, but they were on Netflix. But I looked up Netflix the other day; they were gone. Then again, this was UK Netflix talking about. I don't know if the US. I don't know if it's still on US Netflix. It probably is, but it's not on the UK one. I have to check that. But yeah, I used to love Ren and Stimpy back in the day. And then of course I had a Game Gear, and of course I had to have this. When I saw this in the shops, I thought I've got to have that. So I went ahead and bought it. And here we are. It's now basically the story of Quest for the Shaven Yak starring Ren and Stimpy is it's basically Yak Shaving Day has come and gone, but Ren and Stimpy have found that the Yak has left his hooves behind. Right, and of course the yak without his hooves, Yak Shaving Day could be ruined forever. And so basically they're on a quest to find the yak with the missing hooves. Yeah, and like it's a platform game. You got you basically at the start of each part of the level, you get to choose either Ren or Stimpy. Both of them start with 3 lives each and with 3 rubber nipples. Yeah, it's their health bar. And basically you get to choose which one. In this case I'm going to pick Stimpy, because I love Stimpy. Now of course here we go, and this is the first level, the Black and Black Forest. Of course, now like I said, this is just a bog standard platform game, nothing special, but it's a nice looking game for the Game Gear. Maybe perhaps it looks a bit ordinary. No, not much going on in the background sort of thing. Well, let's say the background is just blue sky. But considering it's a cartoony based game based on a cartoon, it does the job. And they do a job at and it does a fairly decent job of basically recreating the cartoons. Animation drawing style on the little 8-bit handheld. They've done a pretty good job. The level design is it's pretty bog standard. So nothing special. There's a lot of bad guys about. Nicely animated. I'll give it that. yeah, the graphics are pretty good. Pretty good for the for Sega's little handheld, and it's nicely animated, very nicely done, and overall I wouldn't say it's the best. I wouldn't say it's the best platform game. I'd probably say it's adequate. It does the job. It's a platform. It's a platform game based on a popular cartoon, and it's just really, and it's fun if you did enjoy the show like I did as a kid, and and it's just a nice little done platform game. Now of course, with Ren and Stimpy, both of them actually have their own individual special move, which is done by pushing up and button 2 on the Game Gear's pad, and with Stimpy it's basically stomping down the ground to basically break open twigs to reveal hidden areas that are inaccessible. That's what. And with Ren, it's just an extra high jump. Yeah, and the thing is, there seem to be more areas whereby you need to use Stimpy, so a lot of the time you probably won't need to use Ren very much. So bit of a downer if you're a fan of Ren. but that doesn't mean to say you don't have to. That doesn't mean to say that there's no point playing as Ren. The high jump does come in handy quite often. And well, you get the idea. Oh, Mr. Log. The levels themselves aren't always particularly long. They're split up into little stages. I think some of the levels do have a few lots of little stages in them. I think the first level just says 3, and then of course at the end of each world, sort of thing, if you want to call them worlds, that is. Basically you have to fight a boss. The boss particularly the first boss I actually find quite irritating. I never reached any of the other bosses, but the second boss, the first boss, it's like I just can't get past him without cheating. And there is a pattern to him to try and defeat him, but it's very difficult to avoid him. And as a result, I end up losing lots of lives. And right, okay. Now for this second bit, I'm going to take a look. Let's take a look at Ren. Okay, so this is the start of the second level of the first world. You got a nice little rendition of the Muddy Mud Skipper theme going on there. I love Muddy Mud Skipper. I can't remember if it actually appears in this game or not. I don't think he does. Not that I know of. Oh, poo. I love it when you get hit as well. There's things like their eyes pop out and things, and it does the yeah, very cartoony. Then again, this is Ren Stimpy. Oh, poo. But yeah, so overall, this is a pretty bog standard platform game, really. Nothing special, but it's just it's not a poor game. It's a fun little platformer. If you do like platform games, and you want a nice little slow-paced platform game, and you love Ren and Stimpy, you love Ren and Stimpy like I do. It's a good fun little game to play. Like I said, I do actually enjoy this one. So, some people I know actually don't think this is a really good game. I know quite a lot of people. I know the magazines didn't rate this too highly, I think. But overall, it's not a bad platform game. It's just nothing. It's just nothing special. But it's not but it's not boring. It's just a platform game starring Ren and Stimpy. That's all it is, really. It does a pretty good job at doing. It does a pretty good job most of the time. It's just about I'm yawning. I am after work today, and I'm going tongue tied now again, like I used to do. Oh, poo. So I'm trying to concentrate as well. I'm trying to do a review as well. Not a good idea. But it's... Well, what more can I say about this game? It's not terrible. It's pretty good actually. I do, and like I said, if you're a Ren Stimpy fan, yeah, you'll get quite a bit of a kick out of this one. And it's just a good fun little game. Fun little game. If you like Ren Stimpy, it's worth checking out. This game can be picked up quite cheaply for the Game Gear these days. There is a version for the Master System as well, but it's quite rare. I think it was only ever released in Brazil, I believe. But if you got a Game Gear, the Game Gear version's cheap as chips. I think I must have paid about £5 for my cartridge one, for my cartridge only copy. But it's a good game. If you like Ren and Stimpy, it's worth checking. You know, it's good. If you love your platform games and you like Ren and Stimpy, it's worth checking out. Anyway, that's enough of me rabbiting on, getting all tongue-tied and things, and just talking absolute crap, shall I say? Yeah. Anyway, so Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, if you like Ren and Stimpy, you like platformers. You know, it's a good fun little game to play. That's all I can say about it. Anyway, that's enough of me rabbiting on. I shall be back in soon with another video for the Game Gear. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of Game Gear reviews at the moment, so keep an eye out, see if your favourite Game Gear game comes up. And this is Pottyboy over and out. I shall be back in soon with another video, and in the meantime, goodbye for now.
Things like this, things like that.
It's all good in the long run.